Okay. Let's go. Hello everybody, welcome to Bitcoin Daily, 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. time on the dollar, give or take. Because we gotta know what's happening in Bitcoin, altcoins and everything else. Guys, yesterday we had nice pumps on everything. Ethereum Classic pumped like 30% or something like that. It feels good for once that stuff is pumping more than, a couple of percentage. But, oftentimes, during the board bear market and down in accumulation phase, you see pumps, 10, 20%, but it's just one coin, two coins. But right now, yesterday, like a lot of coins pumped above 10%, which is actually very, very nice to see. So we're feeling good. Everybody is a big fear that this is for whatever reason just gonna drop down again. Ethereum is up another 1.5% towards upside. Bitcoin is sitting at 0.17 in red, but it's slowly climbing up here very, very nicely. That said, it looks okay, and you're gonna see on the charts, like everything looks fine and dandy. Like Bitcoin doesn't have any kind of topping out pattern yet. I said we need to give it a little bit of time to see what's gonna happen here at the top, but not much is happening here at the top. It could be like, zigzag pattern up here, where it, zigzag and then breaks down and goes towards downside. I mean, that's still the case. But the fact, the longer it actually holds up here at the top at the resistance level, the more bullish I get. Which is very, very nice. So there is that. How's everybody doing in the chat? Rota and Cheese. Morning, buddy. Morning, how you doing, man? Gop, Ovidiu. Hi, what's up? Cold Crypto. I never noticed the like button bringing good fortune. Yeah, I mean, I just discovered that, hitting the like button, brings good fortune, guys. So, hit the like button for good fortune. Good morning, the green is gold. What's up? Mlan is in the chat. Diamond hands. Better not risk it. Yeah, exactly. Better not risk. Just hit the like button. I mean, it is very easy to do. It is very easy to do. Chappies, Gort, Bite. How is Chappies doing? Chaps. Hi, Chaps. I haven't watched the Chaps. Okay, Chaps is still, up here. Let me see 1 hourly time frame because I gotta know. Mlana made me buy over here. So I am technically still down. Figure it out. I know what's going to happen. What's going to happen, Gort? They will put the ETF on hold to drop the price so the institutions can buy it lower, and then the halving will be used to pump it. It's no coincidence that 2 days are so close together. What do you mean they're gonna put ETF on hold? I mean, ETFs are already, in full effect, playing out nicely, so I'm a little bit unsure what you mean they're gonna put it on hold. Chappies! Who my Chappies gang? Richard, good morning, how you doing, man? Has to be a trap, get retail to go long, then dump on them. Like when Argentina made Bitcoin legal tender. You see, Richard, that is what we call bear market post-traumatic stress syndrome. Bear market PTSD. And during the bear market, everybody gets so bearish. Every pump gets wrecked. Every move towards upside gets, slammed. Every resistance gets resisted. Right? You cannot break anything. So you kind of become that, fear itself, and you cannot longer believe that for some reason price can actually break the resistance level. So anytime you see any good news, you think, good news is just gonna dump back down again. No, this is the bull market. In the bull market, good news pump the price. Believe it or not, good news pump the price in bull market. In bear market, the good news actually dump the price. I understand that. But in the bull market, the good news, in fact, 100% pump the price. This is good news. Unfortunately, we, like everybody else, I said that, ETFs is dump date, right? So when we learned, back in start of the year that, ETFs are coming and stuff like that, and we started going towards upside, the theory was we're gonna pump all the way up until the ETF. We're gonna pump the 46K. The ETF is gonna get launched. That is the dump date. Unfortunately, I don't see that happening just yet. We are still at 46K, give or take, but we are not dumping. So my theory, and I've learned over the years to adapt to the market. Do not believe anything for whatever reason. If your target is 46K and you get to 46K, and I think I need to send my screen to the repair. I just bought a new screen. I got 4 screens over here, and this screen over here is for some reason glitching all the time, and I think I need to send to repair. I need to, you know, I don't know why it's glitching, you know. It's not all the time, but it's like, you know, every, I don't know, 10 minutes or something like that, it glitches. Why? Why do you glitch? You are new. So the theory was, and I learned that, you know, when you have a resistance level, when you have some theory about what something is gonna happen, do not believe in that theory very, very strongly, right? I mean, you can believe it very strongly, but when you get to that point, you need to reassess the theory and see if the theory is still, you know, fully, you know, applicable. Because when you get, like right now, we are at 46k on Bitcoin, we need to figure out whether this is gonna dump towards downside or not, right? Now, there are a couple of ways this could actually play out. This could have played out in a parabolic move up here towards the 46k, and I would have probably have said, yeah, this is finished. But this move, last move over here, did not go in parabolic move. This went up here. Over here, it's kind of starting to go in parabolic move, but it's not going that very, very strongly. So I don't see any overextensions. I don't see much that's actually very bearish on the chart. So I'm just saying that, you know, we are doing good. And I believe right now that, you know, the 50k up here towards upside, at least 50k, it is fully probable. And if we go to 50k, you know, who knows if we're gonna go all the way up here towards the upside, right? Because a lot of people are still in the, you know, thinking that for whatever reason we're gonna dump down ETF, sell the news event, blah, 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 bear market, post-traumatic stress syndrome and stuff like that, right? I'm not there. I'm just watching the charts and trying to figure out. I'm trying not to believe in anything I said. I mean, it's good to have theories, but when you get to the point of the resistance, when you get to the point where you know, your theory played out, and right now you need to reassess the theory, and we need to reassess how is this gonna play out. How is it gonna play out? You can see the blue box over here. Let's go to the weekly time frame over here. Let's just remove a couple of lines up here on the chart because you know, there are small time frames lines over here. As you can see up here, I mean, we are up there. We are where we should be at 46k. Now the big, you know, question is whether we're gonna break this and just go all the way up to the, you know, 59, 60k towards upside up here, whether that is the, you know, blow off top or not, right? Because eventually there will come a pullback. I mean, I don't know what kind of pullback, but, you know, eventually there will come a pullback. Over here we thought it might become a pullback. Over here it might come a pullback. There are no pullbacks. So, you know, we gotta ask ourselves, you know, are we correct on whatever we are doing? And right now, I mean, this is still, you know, going towards upside nicely. And there doesn't seem to be that much weakness on the chart. If you look at a weekly time frame over here, you know, we're just pulling back to the 10 moving average and still, you know, continuing, you know, consolidating up here, waiting for the moving averages up a little bit, you know, and this looks like it wants to go towards upside. If you look at the moving averages, indicators down here, I mean, we don't have any overextensions. Like daily up here is only sitting at something like 64 levels. There is no overextensions on the daily time frame. On the weekly time frame, we are sitting up here at 78. It's a little bit overextended, and there is definitely, you know, bearish divergence up here that everybody's watching. But if you break this towards 50k, there will be no divergence. Guys, there will be no divergence. MACD up here on the weekly time frame giving us a green histogram over here, showing that this momentum is continuing rising towards upside. Let's look at a volume up here. Volume is actually a little bit tricky because it's different on different exchanges, but you can see even up here in these two last moves up here, I mean, the volume is technically going a little bit towards upside. I mean, yeah, it looks nice. You understand what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? It looks nice. Goddamn, it looks nice. And right now, while I've been talking, Ethereum is up another 1% to 2.2%. Bitcoin is 0.15% in green, and it was in red when we started the stream. So you see, it looks good. And altcoins, guys, altcoins looks nice. I mean, they look... Sui is up 20%. What is happening with Sui? Ethereum Classic, another 10% towards upside. Yesterday, it actually pumped 24%, and now it's doing another 10% towards upside. So I will definitely be making, you know, Ethereum Classic video on my channel and talking about Ethereum Classic. Do you know why? I'm gonna show you why. I'm gonna show you why I'll be making Ethereum Classic video on my channel. And if you go to YouTube and more, it doesn't matter. And you go to YouTube and you go to my channel, the late adopter, the me, and you go to my channel and you go to videos and you go to most popular videos. Which one is the #1 most popular video? Ethereum Classic. So I have to make the Ethereum Classic video, of course. So there is that. Do we have any other big pumpers right now on my charts over here? Let's see up here. Pepe is up 9% right now, not so much, but you know, 9% is 9%. That's very nice. Hex is up 15% and it's been pumping nicely. Hex is, you know, a couple of less days done 200%, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In 5 days, Hex is done, you know, 200%. How is Pulse Chain doing? There is a Pulse Chain over here on my charts as well. Pulse Chain has also been playing well. Of course, it's been, you know, started down here. Of course, you can see where I bought when it was and you can see up here on my long entry, it came on the dollar up there, but it's been pumping very, very nicely since these bottoms. 100% towards the upside. So there is that. There is that. This plays out very nicely. Plays out very nicely. So if we're looking good, I cannot complain about charts. Let's go over here to Bitcoin, back to Bitcoin again, and we're gonna try to pull, you know, figure out this last part up here where it's gonna break towards upside or not. Has to be a trap. El Salvador rather. It's not been approved yet, has it? It's technically approved. Gord, it is technically approved, and it has been approved. It is already approved. No. Yesterday when we did the stream, it was technically approved, but after that, it is approved. So it is approved, and it is also listed on exchanges. So the trading will start today, or it has started today. It will, or I don't know when the, you know, markets in US opens, but it will start trading today. We should have listened to the clown Rostein army. Of course, got pure luck for me. What did Rostein say? I don't remember. I banned that guy. Would be a shame if banks just shorted to the ground to buy it all up again. I wonder why ETH Classic still pumps, though it has made obsolete by new ETH. Yeah, that is the question as well. I'm always asking myself, like, where is the value in Ethereum Classic, right? Ethereum has value because, you know, Ethereum is Ethereum, and, you know, Ethereum is big, you know, everything is on Ethereum. But Ethereum Classic is just, you know, people are just figuring, you know, this thing is never gonna die. So, you know, if Ethereum pumps 10%, this thing is pumping like 100%, right? The same thing with the Litecoin, right? Bitcoin and Litecoin, like, nobody uses Litecoin for anything. It's just Litecoin. It's just, you know, store of value for whatever, right? But it pumps. To buy Bitcoin, it was 15K. Rostein bought Bitcoin at 15K. That guy's a genius. Trading US starts in 4 hours. Pre-trading has started already. Okay, so in 4 hours we dumped them. Pre-trading has already started. Okay, so there is that. So let's go and check out a little bit, you know, what's happening up here on the chart. You can see up here the price does not actually looks, you know, weak or anything like that. This is a 4-hourly time frame. I mean, we have had a couple of you know, horizontal, you know, resistance over here that's actually been broken. You know, so we are getting higher highs, and even up here when we pull back, we jump right back up again over here. And if you look at us very small time frames on the chart, like 5-minute time frames over here, you can see, let's go to 50 minutes time frame because we're going in a little bit of time. This is the last part up here. Over here, the ETF started, you know, fake news. This is the ETF hack. This is the move down. This is the break in the trend, and then start climbing up here again towards the upside. And right around here, give or take, this is where it was approved, right? So it started going a little bit towards the upside. Started going a little bit, you know, pump towards the upside again. Everybody got super bullish over here. I know because I was watching the Telegram chat. Very nice. You know, altcoins were exploding over here, and then pull back a little bit more towards the downside. So this last part up here, this is where the magic actually started, right? So this is the start of the magic of the ETFs. Over here they were approved around 10 o'clock or something like that over here, give or take. 10 o'clock, where is 10 o'clock over here, give or take. They were approved over here. They started going towards the downside. They did not dump on the news, but they did go towards the downside up here and start going towards the upside, you know, and pull back a little bit, still consolidating in this range over here. And right now you can see up here, even this, you know, waterfall move that's supposed to, you know, we're gonna go down to 0 or whatever. Nope, just, you know, climb back on the move right now, jumping up here on the small time frames. So these small time frames looks like they want to continue towards the upside over here. It looks very nice. It looks very nice. In the daily time frame, we are above moving averages. We're still climbing on the moving averages towards upside, so there is no problem up here. There is still, you know, there is still this, you know, bigger channel over here that we are right now coming towards the top up here, but it is very slow channel. I mean, it's not very steep channel towards upside where we are pumping very fast. We're just kind of slowly climbing towards the resistance, pull back up here, touch that, moved up there, up here again towards the upside up here. We're just consolidating. So I think once we break 48k levels over here outside of this channel, there will be bigger moves. Could we go to 60k? It is very likely, guys. It is very likely. 60k, 58k, something like that. I always double the channel towards upside because, you know, doubling times and stuff like that, right? So if you see right now over here, this move, if you go something like this up here towards the upside, that's like 55k over here at upside, 55, 56k, but it could go a lot higher than that over here to 60k, definitely can. On the monthly time frame, you'll see that there are some major levels of resistance, 58.7 and this one at 61.2. These are major levels of resistance. Let's draw them again, because right now we are breaking this resistance down here, 47. I mean, we are technically at this last resistance level on the monthly time frame. We are not yet breaking technically, but and over here this candle is pretty huge, but then these candles up here, this one is small, this one is larger, and this one over here might just be larger than the previous one as well, you know, and then, you know, we go all the way towards the top eventually. So, you know, it might take time. It might take time. I'm not saying that we are going to go to 60k today, but, you know, it might take time. This might also be very good time, you know, for altcoins to pump when Bitcoin is super bullish. ETFs are out there, and we're going to see how that plays out. But where is the you know, this over here 51k? I don't see actually where over here, up here 55k, maybe these stops up here or something like that. But you know, these weekly horizontal lines are not actually that that applicable because they are so far back. So monthly time frame is only thing that I'm looking at over here. Where is it? So these monthly resistance are only things that are important to me right now. So this box up here, if you break 47k levels up here and that channel at 48k, I mean, this is the resistance I'm looking at next. I mean, this is just empty space over here. This is empty space, technically empty space, right? So if you can actually manage to continue over here towards the upside on the through this channel, where is the channel up here? Through the channel. So if you can manage to break this channel up here towards upside, I'm definitely looking at, you know, these levels up here at the top, because that's empty space. That's very easily gotten, right? So I'm definitely looking at this 58, 60k levels if we get to those points. There are a couple of channels on the chart as well that might actually give us some idea to what might happen. There are two channels which are very nice. The one is over here. We are at resistance of that channel. So if you go towards upside, that's again. Why this says 67k levels? Yes, it looks like it's, you know, 66k or something like that up here at the top of this channel. And then the other one is something like this up here, if I remember Mladen correctly, something like this up here. But we can double this up here towards upside to get another line up here, and you can see up here at 68k or something like that. Yeah, you know, both of these, there is confluence between these channels over here. So if you break up here towards the upside, you know, can we go to 68 again, previous top? It could happen, it could happen. A lot of people think we're gonna dump. A lot of people think this is the sell the news event. But again, we are in the bull market, and in the bull market, the good news pump the price. There was one thing I wanted to mention, I just forgot right now, and that was, let me just think a little bit. What was, it was important thing I think I want to mention about what did I want to mention? Let's go a little bit back on chart, because I was just thinking that. That was, what did I want to mention? I don't know. There was definitely, because I thought about it yesterday and I wanted to mention it today, and I just right now thought about it, but you know, I forgot. Sometimes I forget things, guys. Bitcoin to 50k and possibly to 52k. You're too bearish, man. You too bearish to buy Bitcoin that when it was trading starts. I have confession to make. I'm not blue ball. Gort, it is okay. You know what they say. The first path to new life is the acceptance. First, you gotta accept the defeat. You gotta accept that you are not the blue ball. You gotta accept that you did not buy. Then you have to be okay with that, and eventually you have to buy and there is new life, you know. But you know, it's you know, it's what are the 4 stages of grief or something like that? 4 stages of grief. Depression, anger, bargain, denial, acceptance, despair and disorganization, reorganization and recovery, shock and numbness, yearning and searching. Wow, there are more than 4. Acknowledgement that grief is messy, acceptance stage, guilt, shock. Okay, so I don't know which stage you are in, but you know, those are the, it says 4 stages, but it says 4 stages of grief, but there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 stages. I thought there were only 4 stages. No, here are. First is denial. First you deny the, you know, I am, you know, no, you're not, you're wrong, I am right, you know, you are not the blue ball, this is not the bottom, right? That's denial. And then comes anger when then comes anger when the you know, price starts moving up and you're like, God damn, why didn't I buy? But you are still in, you know, in denial. God damn, why didn't I buy? And after that, after the anger comes bargaining, right? So after that, like, okay, it's okay, I'm not blue ball, it will pull back, you know, if you pull back a little bit, I'm still gonna be you know, half the blue ball, light blue ball, something like that, you know, it's gonna come back down a little bit. And then it goes even more towards upside. And then you get into the depression. And then it's like, I missed the bull market. I did not buy. Oh my God, my life is over, right? That's depression. And then after that comes acceptance. And like, you know what, guys, you were right. I was wrong. You know, I accept I'm not the blue ball. Life moves on. I will buy in. I will FOMO. And that is the 4 stages of grief, guys. And that is how life works. I'm still on the denial stage. If you break here, golden pocket reckoning. Mladen, when did you start believing in golden pockets, man? The Burin is in the chat. I do, man. What's up? Yeah, Gort, if you had been in TFN style, you'd probably been a blue ball. That said, what are we gonna look at next? Like, Ethereum is doing very, very nicely. Ethereum is coming to my blue box over here very, very fast. I had the blue box up here at the top. You know, on this channel, everything is blue, like blue balls, blue boxes, blue... We should probably have blue lines as well. But it's coming to the blue box up here. The blue box is between 26, give or take, 27 and 27, 28, give or take. That's the blue box for me over here, and I'm looking at that as a very major resistance. Also this you know, top of the channel up here, I don't know how legit this channel is, but 28k levels, this is what I'm looking for Ethereum. Now you gotta understand something about Ethereum. Even though this move up here is very fast and a very parabolic move right now, it's going into this over channel, I do not believe we're gonna break the channel towards upside, believe it or not. So I think that Ethereum is very close to the top. The reason for that is because we're going from the bottom of the channel towards the top in a parabolic move over here. Now, when that happens, I have very little faith. Like, if we went slowly up here, something like this up here, I would say, this is gonna break towards upside. But this looks like a parabolic move towards upside. Let's go to weekly time frame up here. Actually, it doesn't look like a parabolic move, but it looks very fast, though. It looks very fast. It looks very fast up here. Is this on logarithm? No. Okay, let's go back to monthly time frame. But on monthly time frame, it looks like, you know, very, very fast move towards upside, right? Very fast move. But there are definitely reasons why it should stop over here right now. But once we get there, a little bit higher maybe, I'm gonna draw new lines and I'm gonna look at that again. But we are definitely at the resistance level. Now, there is the important thing to note, to know about Ethereum, guys. What Ethereum is actually creating up here is a rising channel. It's a rising channel. So this channel up here is going towards rising, right? So anything can happen. You can go up, you can go down, you can pull, you know, you can zigzag, you can zigzag down. And this part over here can actually last for a very, very long time. I always say, once the price is some kind of trend or a channel, it can last for a long time. And oftentimes, you know, it can, during this channel move, it can slowly pull them down here and break the resistance over here maybe, and then continue over here and break this resistance. I mean, it's still climbing, it's still nice, but you know, this can actually last for a very, very long time. What I want to tell you right now is that once this channel is actually broken towards the upside, that is the, you know, that is the explosive phase when Bitcoin goes parabolic towards the upside. That is what I'm looking at. So I'm looking for to find out when the, you know, next part of the bull market or the last part of the bull market is gonna hit in, is when we actually break the channel towards upside. Because once we do that, I think this is just gonna go like crazy. I think, I mean, there might be very, very nice moves on Ethereum because this is a rising channel. If this has been some kind of downtrending channel over here, you know, breaking the channel, sure, you just change the trend, you can change the trend, something like this. I mean, this can also change the trend, but it will change the trend in a very speedy way towards the upside, right? So I'm looking for this rising channel to break towards the upside to see some kind of extreme pumps on everything, right? So, you know, a little bit more time left to that, but right now we're coming to resistance when it comes to Ethereum. Chappies, we gotta talk about Chappies because Mladen is, you know, pulling in all kinds of sorts of, you know, people in the chat because of that. Chappies just consolidating at the top up here. First of all, not financial advice. Nothing on this channel is financial advice. You do your money, I'll do my money, you know. You do you, I do me. You do your wife, I'll do my wife. And, you know, everything's working out nicely. And the consolidation up here actually looks very, very nice. It just consolidating. It did break the trend. There was a, you know, big ass trend over here. It did break trend. This looks like a, you know, triangle consolidation over here. It's right now consolidating. So this looks actually very nice. Yes, I'm a little bit down on my buy because Mladen make me buy at very, very high levels. But it looks very, very nice. Check out 12-hourly chart. 12-hourly chart is actually hitting resistance up here, but it's consolidating between the 50 moving average and the 10 and 20 moving average. It's still consolidation up here. It tried a couple of times to break towards the upside, but it's still consolidating over here. So I'm still looking for break above the 50 moving average up here. Maybe, you know, some kind of, you know, move down here before it goes towards the upside. Unfortunately, there is not a lot of data on Chappies over here. At least not from what I can see. You can see up here on the daily time frame, 50 moving average was actually tapped. There was actually doji up here, which actually should this should actually pull towards the downside. Now, the most bullish case scenario I can see on the candlesticks for Chappies is if this doji actually plays out in our favor. That means that this candle over here becomes green. So if we close this candle in green, I mean this doji up here failed, and you know, there is definitely bullishness. I can definitely see this going towards the upside over here. So on the daily time frame, as long as these moving averages over here hold, and you know, something like this up here, and maybe even if we get some kind of green candle over here, I can definitely see this breaking the 50 moving average and continue towards the upside. Also, this thing up here, I don't know how volatile this thing is. 5x, 2x, sorry, this is 5x, 3x. So, you know, right now we're doing, you know, 100% over here from the bottom towards the top, give or take. 100, you know, 2x up here. I mean, it is consolidating even in a bigger time frame over here. So it will eventually break out, but you know, it might take a little bit time, but still consolidating. So once, you know, thing starts pumping, it just might, you know, this thing might also do the case, but it looks nice as well. Again, not financial advice. Last time today. What's Chappies? Chappies is Mladen, you know, new golden coin. So, you know, Mladen oftentimes in the chat, he finds coins and he gets everybody to buy coins, and everybody is down by, you know, 300%, and then it suddenly pumps, you know, 500%, and then you are up like, you know, you get your, you know, 10% profits. No, Mladen actually finds nice coins, so we like to buy Mladen coins. Small cap that is going to pump. Check what I was made. So tonight, the other thing I wanted to look at, since we are already here, that has nothing to do with crypto, it's stocks, NEO. And NEO is coming very, very close down to the bottom, and I thought it's gonna pull back, and it is pulling back. But if you invert the chart, over here, you know, people will say that this is the cup and handle pattern, but it's not cup and handle pattern. Cup and handle pattern should not have done this move over here. The cup and handle pattern should pull back over here and then, you know, continue towards up. Not only that, the cup and handle pattern should even go higher than that, then pull back into the moving averages, consolidate up here and go towards the upside. But it didn't do that. It didn't do that. I still believe that there is more. I would love to get NEO down below these levels at 7.14 or something like that, because my theory, at least my latest theory on how these things work out, when you get into accumulation zones, you will get into this, you know, first you have the distribution up here at the top, then you go into the during capitulation part over here, then you get into accumulation phase over here at the bottom. And just like Bitcoin, when it broke the bottom down down in accumulation zone, that was actually the best time to buy, right? When it went down from 20k to 15k. So if you look at Bitcoin, there is a drop down to 15k where it goes back below the support levels. And I've noticed this lately on a lot of altcoins did the same thing. There will be some kind of major support level where it breaks. See, my screen is glitching. Why are you glitching? I think maybe it's not my screen. It's just my it's just this. Maybe the screen is okay. Maybe it's just the Chrome. I don't know. Anyways, I've noticed that oftentimes in the accumulation zones, the price will break the accumulation zone support. So over here we have accumulation zone support, this accumulation zone that's been going on since October 2022, almost a year plus. And I think once we break into this zone up here, anything below 7k should be buying the dip opportunity. It should be the last part, just like Bitcoin did over here and then went towards upside. Whether this is gonna be a week or something like that, I don't know. But I think this support needs to be broken over here towards downside, and once that actually happens, I think it might be actually good. So I think the chart is nice, and I'm gonna show you Bitcoin chart over here, not this chart. Let's go over here. Bitcoin chart, just like over here on the Bitcoin chart, although it did go a little bit faster. Once you get into that, you know, that accumulation zone down here at the bottom, you break that accumulation zone down here. Once you break the accumulation zone, because this accumulation zone, so this capitulation is out of the accumulation zone, so this is the last move to pick up whatever liquidity that is below that. And then you go towards the upside. And the same thing I think might happen to NEO, because, you know, charts are the same, you know, that's how this stuff works, right? So we came down here, we pulled back, we did this, you know, this very nice move up here, right now pulling over here, but there is a lot of liquidity to be picked up below 7k. So if the guys on Wall Street know what they are doing, they're gonna try to push this to below the support level, because if they do that, they can pick up a lot of liquidity. We can get a nice, you know, buys in and stuff like that, right? Again, not a financial advice, just my opinions. So there is that. I think I'm spamming. Waiting to buy NEO. That's my job. Yeah, Mladen took over. Mladen took over from Gord. But there are not a lot of people here. It's only 34 people in chat. 19 likes. So you know what you're gonna do on the way out. You know, spam that like button. Don't spam it, just hit it once. And guys, thank you for watching today. I do not see that Bitcoin is in bad shape just yet. It does look very, very nice. And I think we're gonna give it a little bit more time to show some kind of, you know, signs of weakness. But I gotta tell you guys, I gotta tell you the truth, I do not see a lot of sign of weakness on Bitcoin right now. So I'm a big believer that it's gonna break the 47k. It's gonna go maybe to, you know, 48, 49, 50k. Above 48k, that means that we are getting out of the channel that we just drew over here, the big channel, right? There is a big channel over here, right? If you get above the 48k up here somewhere, right, it just might go very, very fast, very high. You guys need to chat more, I feel bad. Mladen is just very, very happy guy during these times, and you know, it's okay. Spamming is okay during good times. Nobody, you know, if you're in bear market and people spam, nobody likes that, because what do they spam? Oh, it's gonna go down, no, blah blah blah. But when it's going up, everything's going up. Spam, spam, spam. This coin, that coin. It's good times. It's good times. Guys, thank you for watching. I'm gonna go and you know, do some other stuff. Enjoy the day. Hopefully everything pumps more, and you know, it's good times. It's good times. Enjoy. You never know, you know, because the good times go out. You know, they start slow, and then as we like to say, first everything slowly at first, then all at once. I'll see you around. Where's my outro? Bye bye.